Okay.
We're trying this. See. Good afternoon, everybody. Or yeah, guess it is good afternoon. We're here today with Shane Rafferty, the fiance of Shiloh. Um, you know, what is it? Logan. I'm bad with names, everybody. But we kind of screwed up on my previous YouTube. It stopped in the middle. So I would like Shane to give a little bit of a background on himself and explain his innocence. We believe he's innocent. And he's a man that should be able to go home to be with his fiancee and his family. But Shane, share a little bit with the people on your background and so forth.
Let's see. Let's start. I've been incarcerated for 15 years. I was arrested September 2005 for aggravated murder and aggravated kidnapping. These are crimes that I had no involvement with. I'm 42, father of three beautiful babies. Divorced and engaged to Shiloh Logan, who I hope is very soon to marry.
Okay. I do have one question. What happened the night of Shiloh? What happened the night of I can't remember. What happened the night of your arrest?
The night of my arrest. Now, for the week up to that, about 2 weeks up to that, I was talking to the police in Akron. I was living at the time in Louisiana. I was a construction worker in Ohio, and wintertime, there's no work. Being divorced, I had child support that I had to pay, bills also. And the only opportunity that I had was to live with my mother in Louisiana, Baton Rouge.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
And my sister got me a job where she was working as maintenance worker there. And at a storage, I was able to pay my child support, pay my bills. And then 2 weeks leading up to the night of my arrest, the media went wild with the accusations of Stephen Spade's murder. And my name was mentioned in it. And they said that the police were actively searching for me, and that I was considered armed and dangerous. And at first I thought it very humorous, like, oh my God, are you serious, armed and dangerous, on the run, So I called the Akron Police Department, and would you believe they told me to call back later, that the detective that was handling the case was in India, that he had worked like a second shift, so to call back later in the afternoon. And so I did. But for the 2 weeks leading up to the night of my arrest, I had talked to them every night. And they wanted to talk to me about what had happened, what I knew. And we had it arranged where I was going to take a Friday and a Monday off. And we would leave Thursday night, drive up to Ohio. We would stop in Tennessee, and my ex-wife was going to pick me up there and then take me to Ohio. And then we would have Friday, Saturday, Sunday to talk. I could answer any questions or help them however they could, and I would leave Sunday night and be back Monday and then be back to work Tuesday. So this way, I would only miss 2 days of work. And Thursday night, as I'm standing out in the driveway putting stuff in the trunk of my mom's car, these U.S. Marshals come flying in.
This is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
Hey, Shane.
They,
It's Shane.
yeah.
Let's finish this when your wife comes tomorrow. For some reason, I'm going to have to fix YouTube. But I'll tell you one good thing. What happened was this YouTube visit, the video went national. I do not know how I did that.
No.
You know, so let's do it again when your wife comes tomorrow, if that's okay with you. And I'm sorry about that.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
And myself and technology is not good. Because you could call in your wife's phone tomorrow, and we'll do the YouTube from my phone. You know, so you have a better chance. And we'll do a Facebook Live on the big computer, desktop.
Okay.
Okay. We're not live. Is that okay with you, Shane?
That's fine with me.
I mean, okay. Shiloh.
I need to know the time.
That's fine with me.
Okay. You work out the time with your fiance. What time will you be here tomorrow, Shiloh? About?
Probably about 1:30.
Let's do it. How about around 3? Is that okay with you?
Okay.
Shiloh?
Yeah, time tomorrow then.
Works by me too.
Okay. Let's do it at 3 because we'll do Facebook Live, YouTube, and then you could call on Shiloh's phone so that I could do the YouTube by the phone, and then we'll do Facebook Live on the computer. Because actually it's going to be really good because it's going to be easier for, if Shiloh wants to ask some of the questions, it'll be much easier, you know, than, you know, by video.
Mm-hmm.
So how can we help you actually? Because that's one thing we need to get the message out.
Well, it would have to start with the vehicle, and the vehicle is the attorney.
Okay. What kind of attorney do you need? An appeals attorney or what?
Absolutely. Yeah, that would be it right there. I would imagine, anyway. I'm not familiar with these things.
Yeah.
I had to guess.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah. I kind of, my special, yeah. I knew nothing about wrongful convictions that much until the rest of our board members said, well, we got loved ones in that's wrongfully convicted, so let's do that. I said, I'm game. You know, my specialty was pro reform. So,
Yeah.
and I would like to see you get out. Huh?
At this point, you need a post-conviction attorney.
Post-conviction, but that would be regular criminal attorney, I think.
And may be recorded and monitored. Most
Yeah.
regular criminal attorneys handle post-conviction.
Okay. In what county? Summit? Okay. I got a couple of people out there in Summit. I'm going to ask them if they see most of these big, large law firms have a pro bono section. And that's what we need to start doing is contacting all the large law firms. They don't have to be in Summit. They could be in Canton. They could be in Columbus. You know, and see if they can donate some time to work on the post-conviction motion for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think we need to start doing that. I think Columbus would be the furthest away that they would take the case. You know, so maybe Shiloh can start working on a committee to help you, and I could try to find a couple of people because it's not just you; it's Candace's husband, our president, Jerry, our vice president's son. There's a group of you that really need help, and you guys, all three, will be first priority with this organization. We can't publicly say that, but we have to, you know, pick out a few people at the beginning and see if we can help them.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I'll tell you what, this one, I can tell you one thing. You get this one overturned, this one, put your name on the board.
Yeah, well, my name's on the board right now.
It's a heinous crime
Yeah.
to begin with.
Yeah.
It had plenty of attention.
Yeah, my name's on the board now. Black Lives Matter is calling me a racist. So, so I'm all over,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. I think anybody who's not black is a racist, right?
basically. But let's network together And once we get our website up, we'll put your story on the, like a couple paragraphs, your picture, contact information. Your fiance gave I think I signed up for your Facebook page, I think. I don't remember. But, and anytime there's any information that you want people to get out, your fiance could pass it to us, and I'll share it on all major networks, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, even TikTok. I use TikTok to advocate for our.
Shame on you.
Hey,
TikTok.
Hey, if anybody looks it up, everything on TikTok is either my cat or prison reform. So, that's it.
He's just picking because he knows I love TikTok.
You too? Oh, aren't you a little bit old for TikTok? Oh, wait a second. I'm on there. I mean, I tell you, if I had kids, I would never let them be on TikTok after I heard how they talk. I don't even know half the cuss words they're using. And their wording and their spelling. If my grandkids do talk like that, they need to be educated too. But I'm excited for the possibilities. And I think you could benefit from both groups, ours and Epic's, especially if we could get you back to getting you at least a parole. Let's do that first, then work on maybe the post-conviction at that. But if we could get you back where you see the parole board, what was this? You don't have a minimum, so we would want to get you at 15.
The bad thing about that, when it comes to whether, let's say it would be a sentence modification. Besides changing the law, the only way you're going to get a parole paper would be a sentence modification. Typically, that's going to follow with some type of admission of guilt.
No, I don't agree with that. I think, maybe you're right, actually. So maybe we would have to work on the post. I didn't think of that, but maybe we would have to work on the post-conviction and get you a case overturned where they would have to give. Well, it wouldn't be over. Yeah, it would be overturned, but they would give you a new trial. And I don't.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
Shiloh, have you gone through his whole transcripts to look on any of the contradictions or any?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a list of stuff that you could use for post-conviction? Okay. Okay, because they took me back for post-conviction, but they denied me, which we thought I was going to get it. So let's see if we could find an attorney to do the post-convictions. And I might know an attorney in Columbus that might give us some advice on which way, he would suggest. We'd have to explain your case to him and so forth. And I'm going to call some of my attorney friends to see if any of them would take a case. One of them is Joel Spitz in Delaware, one of the top criminal attorneys in Ohio. He was going to help me with a guy that ended up dying. He was donating his time. But that was also an easier case for him because it was to get him a parole and he was innocent. Your case is going to be a little bit more difficult because they have to kind of prove doubt.
There's one thing that I think that violated my rights, and one was the prosecution listening into me and my lawyer's conversations, right? And this is all in the transcripts. My lawyer asked for a mistrial because of that. It was denied. Now, in order for us to have that overturned to say that the judge erred and not declaring mistrial because of that, we could say that she showed prejudice against me, and they would have to say, well, you would have to prove that. In the transcripts later towards the end of the trial, they were talking about how things would go. The judge specifically said, optimistically, if he is convicted.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
Oh my gosh. You're not going to believe this.
Oh my gosh.
You all, we were live the whole time. Sorry about that.
We were live the whole time. Sorry about that. We were live the whole time.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on, let me get off here. Sorry about that. I thought it died. Just the picture did. So we can't really use this one. But we will do a better one tomorrow. Actually, I'm trying to think. Do you have a tablet too, Shiloh?
I have a Kindle.
Okay, because what I'm thinking is if we could do a podcast on my phone, the YouTube on your Kindle, and then a Facebook Live on the desktop. So you would have to call on your phone. You could use your Kindle here because then we get the podcast too. And I really need to get that boosted. And this is a story I need to get out. Because he's not the only one, but he's one that he's a priority because of what his sentence is.
Yeah.
You know, no man should have life without parole. It's like giving them no hope.
Exactly.
But that's why I'm telling you, Shane, don't ever give up hope. You got people fighting for you. You know, I'm not the smartest when it comes to this. I got good help. That's the smart people. It just makes me look smart. So, let's do the live tomorrow at do the video, the podcast, and all that at 3:00 tomorrow. And still, I would like do a Facebook Live with you at least once a month to get to keep this in people's mind on the unfair practices of our judicial system. I mean, how easy it is just to point somebody out and accuse them of something, and you're found guilty. Well, call tomorrow at 3:00. If the time changes, just tell Shiloh, and we'll work around it.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, Shane. Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Bye-bye. Boy, he's got a powerful story.
Oh, he does. That's not the half of it.
I'm
spent
sure.
an hour talking to someone about his case last night.
I'm trying to think. You and I can do a YouTube now if you want. Would you want to, or another time?
Probably do it another time because
Okay.
I'm going to be leaving work in about 15 minutes.
Right, yeah. And I don't want you to do it while you're in the car. Yeah. We may have even time tomorrow. I kind of like it when the person's with you because it's easy. Because I got the camera and everything on the desktop as well as a tablet. But the tablet, for some reason, we're only taped like 10 minutes. And I cannot figure. Maybe you can look at it. I know nothing about tablets.
Yeah.
But it won't let me, do any long videos on. Now the desktop, I can, but half the time it doesn't. I can't transfer it to my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So, but we'll work on it tomorrow, okay? And see you tomorrow.
Sounds good. See you then.
Okay, thanks, Shiloh.
Thank you.
Uh,
Bye.
veggies. You want to make you a soup?
Yeah, that'd be
You want chicken?
good. Check it out here. Tomato, actually.
Ooh. And Mark's is up there sound asleep. So now we'll see.
got this.
It was wood. You gotta clean your combs.
Yeah, I just put them in bleach.
Yeah, they're clean. Let me see.
Hey, what are you doing outside? I know you ain't working. It's Mr. Cronenberg. Yeah, it's Mr. Cronenberg you're talking to. Hey, what time can you be here tomorrow? Okay. Yeah, Candace has asked me to ask you. So. Okay, call me, let me know. Bye.
Are you done with coffee?
Yeah.
Good. Get ready for the morning. Okay. Yeah, so we got We got plenty of these, like, wait,
Now, now, said you man, I grab something right my head to work. And
like someone put individual slices in bags. And when we put ice in there, I'm gonna hold them up so with the ice pours out so they don't get water. And it'll fit in this bucket. Oh. Okay. Okay, it's all ready. All ready for the wine. Oh boy. I don't know where you want all of this stuff on the table.
I'll move it.
Okay. Do you need that bubble wrap or anything?
No, I
No,
didn't know if you wanted it.
I'd probably use it. I mean, I got a bunch still upstairs, but never.
Roy Moore's had a field day with it.
Yeah, I know. He played with it upstairs one day. Yeah. He likes it because it's soft and it makes noise. Yeah, one of the weird guys that lives in that house behind us, he's finally out there pulling weeds in the garden. Sure. I'd like to know how these senators think. They don't make no sense what they say.
What happened today?
Yeah, they're saying that the jobs are coming back, but there's millions of people who are unemployed. And they don't care about them. All they care about is people going back to work. Don't make no sense. No. Now they're ready to take their break. I guess Trump's gonna have to do it. But if Trump does it, we'll get more than 1,200. I guarantee you. I know him. He knows that that's what it's gonna take to get him back and get him reelected. All I think is gonna get him reelected. Give him more money because he's super fast. He's doing stupid shit, saying stupid shit. And it don't look good on this part. Period. Work. Geometry. You don't think we're gonna get any rain?
It's supposed to.
Your squares.
And of course, all of this up here. Get rid of those. Like, it's a water. I think we're on. Right there. Get out. It's on the old stuff. Oil. Those files, you're gonna be asking her to call more, which go over here. That's it here. I know we have came from somewhere. That is what I'm looking for right now.
We have a bunch of flower arrangements that we use for um, our conferences in the past. We had one on paper, on tablecloth. Alan says now he might not be able to make it. Alan says now he might not be able to make it. Yeah. She's got me a little bit nervous because she's threatened my life. You know, and she said to bring out my whole case when they protest against our group on the 22nd. Yeah. Jerry said I should show up regardless. But we may have to, we'll see how things go. We may have to say that due to health reasons, I'm just going to help a little bit and then have you take it over. But Shiloh will be here with another lady tomorrow. The other lady may be interested in treasurer. Okay. 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 Bye. Okay, let me get over to the computer here. Okay.
That's the first thing we don't break. We don't clear the air.
Right. Okay. You can call back a couple.
For that.
You can call back a couple times if you need to, right?
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Good.
Yep. Yeah. I want to clear the air on this because I don't appreciate that.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Let me.
I'm gonna give it to him too.
Yeah. Well, they're giving it to me all day. Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
got you. Don't worry. I'm at James call too.
Yeah.
Did you talk to him today?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I talked to him, I think, yesterday.
Oh, no, he said he was going to call today. I seen him earlier. Microwave.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get onto Facebook Live.
Okay.
Okay, there it is. Okay, let's see. Donnell, right? D-O-N.
Yes. E-L-L-E-A-R-K-E-R.
What's your last name?
Parker.
Okay.
E-A-R-K-E-R.
Yeah, that I kind of figured. Okay, let's. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to tag some people.
Okay.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let me do this. Okay. I try to tag the most important people. You know, people that will actually watch. Okay. Ready? Okay. Let me try to get this down. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Well, hold on one second. Gotta wait till the tags go through. It just takes a minute. Okay, welcome, everybody. Welcome to an episode of Change Starts With Us, Ohio. Today we have Donnell Parker with us, who's been a frequent flyer. He's been on a couple times before. I think we did a YouTube. I can't really remember what we did all. Welcome, Donnell.
Hey, welcome. How everybody doing?
Well, I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Okay. That's a great thing.
Right.
Because, we need to clear the air on a couple of things. And the first thing is that Black Lives Matter, but all lives matter too. And I'm a black male. I've been locked up 24 years. So Mr. Cronenberg has reached to me and helped me in numerous ways to find my freedom and to help me stay together, stay positive, keep my head up. He's accepting my calls, my collect calls, all of this. And to all the people out there that think that his comment earlier, he was just speaking on the fact that really all lives do matter, but we have a Black Lives Matter situation. And that was not an issue that should derail what he's been doing, because he's the only white male that has reached to me in 24 years to try to help me and vindicate me. So I would really appreciate the black people that I represent as a black male to please don't derail this situation. Let's all come together and realize that we're all fighting the same battle and that we need to be a people first. It doesn't matter about black or white
or nothing. It's really basically all our lives do matter. You understand what I'm saying? And that it's a rich and poor situation that we're going through. And I understand that a lot of people don't understand our struggle, but I need people to understand that please do not derail the people that's trying to help us overcome what we need. This is a situation that all people need to come together. All people. So
Right, and I think we need to get other organizations to work with us.
yes.
I forget what the statistics are. I think it's right now it's kind of evening out because of the heroin epidemic, so more white people are getting locked up. But I think it's still 51% black. I think, which means a big portion of the people we work with and that we serve are people of color. They could be Spanish, because I've never had a Spanish person ask me. I guess there's not many locked up, but. You know, the 25 years I was locked up, I seen one Asian person locked up.
Right.
But
right, I understand.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a bad situation, and it's people like you that pull us out of these fires and help us get back to the streets.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't have this platform, I wouldn't be here today right now.
Well, I think, we got to give the credit to Candace Racco, Jerry Vaughn, because my passion was always pro-reform. That's why myself and Beverly Seymour drafted that bill. But when Candace said, we need to do wrongful convictions, my husband's wrongfully convicted, Jerry's son is. Then we have people like you that's, got the same issues. And right now, all we can do is bring awareness. And hopefully in the future, we can do a little bit more.
Right. And and also that we need to reach out because they have an integrity unit, a victims integrity unit that's supposed to overlook these cases of wrongful conviction. The guy is Jay Torres.
I know him very well. He sat on he sat on the pro board at one time.
Oh, okay. Well, he's the coordinator, the victims integrity unit coordinator for Cuyahoga County.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
And also, we need to, he has my case and everything there in front of him. I need to really find out what he's going to do. I need supporters, people to call. His number is 216-443-7779.
Do me a favor, Jay, ping me that phone number later. Okay.
I sent you Russell Tide too.
Okay, that's good. And explain who he is in the JPay.
Okay. Yeah, because these are the people that's in Cuyahoga County that's supposed to be looking at these cases.
Right.
And moving on it first. And it's good that you know him because we really need to put a call in to him.
Cuyahoga County is so corrupt, though.
Yes, it's corrupt right now. And I'm talking about this on fire. People need to actually really come together. It's a pivotal moment right now. Everybody should come together and move and push for people who have been wrongfully convicted, people who have been overcharged, people who have been taken advantage of by the system because they're poor. White, black, Hispanic, everybody is feeling the same pain. If you're not rich, you're poor. There's no middle class at this point right now because they're wiping the middle class out. They're taking their jobs away. They're locking people up, mass incarcerations. So it's a bad situation that we're going through in America at this point.
Right.
And it affects us all as a people.
Right.
And I just want people to, understand that what you're doing and what you guys do, man, hey, I'm in Richland Correctional Facility and I'm telling everybody and I'm signing the alarm and letting people know that we finally got some help. Somebody wants to help us. Our cries won't go unheard. So we really need to band together and just reach to one another. Have a little compassion. in the cold world that we live in.
And Donnell's kind of our liaison up at Mansfield. He's hooking up to it, those people that are wrongfully convicted, that we could get their stories out there.
Yes, we have to do something. And if people want to reach me, I'm at Donnell Parker, 330-319, P.O. Box 8107, Mansfield, Ohio, 44901. That's for the people that can, go on JPay and put my number in, 330-319, set up an account. We can talk. We can try to put our heads together. Hopefully, somebody will reach out to me. Nobody has reached out to me yet. I need any type of support. Mental. Somebody to talk to, a friend, anybody. Somebody to carry on the story.
Yeah, I know how it is. Just wanting to talk to somebody that's human.
Yeah.
And people that care about us. Let's get people that care to stand behind us.
Right. Because it's biblical.
Yes.
Even Jesus said, listen, don't forget the prisoners. That's why we have so many getting in for the church.
Yeah. He talks in Matthew, what is that, 38 something. He says, don't forget to visit those in prison.
Right. That could just be through JPay.
Right.
They don't have to be a physical visit. It can just be an encouraging word for the day.
Have you guys started visiting back there?
No, we haven't yet.
What?
We're still at only. We had red still. We're supposed to be dropping down to orange.
Okay, are they going to put plastic behind between you guys?
Yeah, I think they're going to put the plastic behind each visitor so that it'll be social distance.
What about are they going to be allowed to buy you food?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not sure.
I'll find out.
They haven't really broke out the protocol of what they're
Right.
going to, put in effect.
Yeah.
But they're talking about putting pavilions in there, like putting dividers, rather.
Yeah. Our friend Lori is watching. Lori, have you heard anything about they're going to be allowed to get food at your institution? If so, please mark it down. You don't have to say what institution, but I know some of the institutions started visiting, but the outside visits.
They're visiting in Ohio?
Yeah, there's about, I think, 4 institutions that started outside visits.
Oh, wow. I would hope that they would let somebody come see us, family or lawyers. The guys here that's waiting to see their lawyers, and they're being restricted. And, it's a mess here.
Yeah, I need you. Yeah.
Here,
I need you to send me 2 visiting forms. I'm going to get on your visiting, and I'm going to get one other person so I have a ride down there.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to get when you come off, I'm going to have to get.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
So I can send the forms.
Okay, brother, that's great.
Okay. Yep.
I mean,
1 minute remaining.
Okay, you want to call back?
Yeah, I'm calling back.
Okay, brother. Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's kind of sad on what's really happening inside our system today. And Donnell said, we will help anybody, no matter what race, religion, or gender. If they need our help, we're there to help them. And, it's an honor to serve our people behind bars. Lori's been a big part of our group as well. She posted the virus statistics out. I don't know if it's every day or not. Sometimes I see it, sometimes I don't, but that helps because we have some idea. I don't always believe that or always accurate, just like that thing about the governor, about him having the virus. Now, they did say on the news earlier that he did, but then I guess he had some other testing that showed he didn't, and I'm glad. He's an older man. He's 74. Like 74 or 73. You know, we don't need older people like that to get sick. And he uses every precaution that there is to, you know, which we need to take serious too. We, you know, like Saturday, and Lori, I hope you can join us tomorrow. It's from 1 to 5 at our house. It's a meet and greet. We're going to have hamburgers, hot dogs. We have masks here. We're going to, you know, we're even have a donation jar here. If people have loose change, everything would go towards our organization. You know, so, you know, we're just waiting for Donald to call back. He's coming back now.
This is a prepaid debit call from... This call is from a corrections facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using GTL.
Okay.
Okay, Donald.
Yep. What's that?
Yep. So,
Okay.
continue to speak. I'm kind of slow motion today.
Excuse me?
I'm kind of slow motion today, so I'm letting you handle this video today. So.
Oh, okay. You got somebody handling the video?
No, there's people watching it. It's just I haven't felt real good today, so you know I'm letting you do the talking.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, I'm a wealth of information about the prison system.
Right.
We need a lot of people to still advocate for us and to step forward and try to build us up and help us through this crisis, because we're going through the COVID-19 crisis too. We're locked down constantly. The morale.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
The morale here is very low. And a lot of people are, it's like little hope. You can't see your family, you don't know what's going on. And every time you touch news on, it's thousands and hundreds of thousands of people that have passed away. Some guys here don't have the money to call. And it's a horrible situation. And when you're behind the 8 ball here, and it's very sad. For guys here, our only hope is to reach out yourself that want to talk to us, that want to care, that shares a little bit of time with us. And a lot of people don't understand how important it is for people to speak to us, to try to encourage us and keep us happy. And there's a couple guys walking around here, contemplating suicide. Because they don't understand, they don't know if they're going to make it home to their families. And a lot of people, can't stand under the pressure of a lot of this. So you got the mental health at an all-time high here. It's a struggling situation. When you don't never know what's going to happen from day to day. And I'm just hoping that God sees us through this, and God sends more people like Mr. Cronenberg to help us through this struggle.
Yeah, let's say all that's involved, because it's not me. Believe me, it really isn't.
Yeah. Well, all that's involved. The reason why I'm always saying that, because I talk to you constantly.
Right.
To all the people that's involved, my fault. I don't want to exclude anyone. I just, I would love to meet you. I would love to talk to you. I would love to share my story. I would love for you people, for everyone to get behind me. That's a part of the movement.
Right.
I just constantly, I'm just prayerful, and I'm praying with guys here. I'm trying to keep their morale up. I'm trying to keep my own morale up.
Right. Tell our people one thing that they should know about the prison system that they probably don't know.
Well, they had over 40 wrongful convictions. We're the highest in the country. Nobody has more wrongful convictions in Cuyahoga County.
How many got released last year?
There was one. I think there was like 4 to 5 guys released last year, and this year, me knowing Isaiah, he was released this year, March 27th. He had 45 years in for a crime he didn't commit.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
You know, every year they're releasing 5 or better prisoners for wrongful conviction. You know, and even Sailor Rue, they got released. He came down here and came to visit us to give us encouragement that it could happen. And we have a lot of people coming to try to encourage you to keep fighting. So yeah, it's been a lot of people are working on their cases here. A lot of people are finding that they shouldn't be here. A lot of people know they don't supposed to be here.
Right.
So it's just when you're crying out for it, it's hard to get someone to reach. So we're just trying to get a lot of people to reach towards us because it's not only myself that's struggling with a wrongful conviction. We have many others that's struggling, like Will Smith that's here. He's also fighting for his freedom.
Why don't you work out a live with him as well?
Okay. Well, as soon as I can get in contact with him, as soon as I see him, I'm going to pass the number. We'll do a live with him. And then,
Good.
It's a few other guys here that have newsworthy cases that this kind of just, like I have one friend that the cops video camera can exonerate him, and they won't even, and they didn't even introduce it into his trial. And it's a bunch of people that have nightmares, stories. I'm not the only one, but we're definitely gonna bring them to the forefront so we can have, we can have this forum again. We can all sit down and talk, try to work our way to the forefront because it's sad. It's a wrongful conviction situation. Every year we're averaging 4 to 5 people being released. Being released. And then you got the other guys that might can't read or write or that just gave up. Don't think somebody exists out there. So, I gotta reach a lot of people.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
Yeah, with us being locked down like this, we can't see none of the other dorms.
Right.
Right, so, we're quarantined away from each other.
Right.
So it's, so when you see a guy, you got to yell and scream just for him to hear what you got to say, because they're not going to let you get anywhere close, because we got the 6 feet social distancing.
Right.
It'd be like 40 feet. So.
Right. How are they doing chow at Richland?
How are they doing chow?
Yes.
They're doing it at one house at a time.
Do you go to the chow hall or do they bring you the food?
No, we go to the chow hall.
Okay.
We go to the chow hall and we do it one dorm at a time, one house at a time. Like 5 house ago, then 4 house ago, then 3 house ago, then 2 house ago,
Right.
1 house ago. So yeah, we have we everything is social distance. Everything is we're separated. We're literally separated. All the way. And a lot of times, a lot of only people that's been really having the corona is the guards here.
Right.
So that's the only thing that we're being told to make sure around staff that we have our mask on.
Right.
We can't bring it in. We can't. We don't go anywhere. We don't leave out.
You know, there's a Facebook called Reform Life, but that's just a page. I would really like to exchange addresses with you guys because he's been down, I think, 26 years or something. You know, and I would like to start a support group for you guys because it's not easy knowing that you're innocent and you have to deal with mental abuse every day, if not physical abuse.
Yeah, you got to understand that I'm handicapped. I have a lower left leg amputation. You know, my prosthetic is broken now because we're not able to ride back to Columbus at this time because you know, I can't get the repairs done on the leg. So they got me in a wheelchair. I'm stuck in a wheelchair. And, my morale is very, very low because I can't even walk.
Right.
I really can't even move now.
I may try. Yeah.
Because of COVID.
I'm going to talk to Stu Hudson if I have your permission about that because I think they should be able to repair your leg. That's a necessity. That's not a thing that you don't have to get done. That's something you need to get done.
Right. I'm going. I'm just going. It's like mental abuse every day because everything's falling apart and it seems like it's going south. Because we can't get a straight answer from nobody. When can we get repairs? When can we get new socks for our legs? We stuck, and it's a situation.
Right.
We were hoping this week that it would open up, but we've been told by staff that that's a long time coming before they open up Richmond. So there's no hope. It's like they went back up on the prices on commissary. So when they dropped the prices because of COVID-19, they done went back up double now.
Yeah.
Now the little $18 you spent, so you only seeing.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
And you're only seeing for $18, you're seeing $9 worth of food. So it's just a downer all the way around the board.
Right.
So you got to, that's why I'm so grateful for your movement and the people that help you and support, the movement and support us. I'm grateful for you guys,
right.
All of you guys.
Right, and mention to the inmates to talk to the family, let them know we need financial help, even if it's $5. This is going to cost money to succeed.
Yes, because you can't make it. One thing you can't do, you can't make it without nothing.
Right. Right. And, our number one rule is we will never ask inmates and we won't accept money from inmates. We work for the inmate population. I remember when the news media came after me last year, they said I was the most powerful voice nationwide in the prison system. And they came to destroy me. Well, it hurt a little bit, but I'm climbing my way back up because no matter what, there's people that need help.
Right. One thing that you have to always understand is that doing this work, doing this job, helping us is against the judicial system.
Right.
So of course, you're gonna have people that's gonna talk bad about you. You're gonna have people that try to stop you and knock you down because you guys' movement is the only one, outside of other movements that's been helping us, but to actually give your phone numbers to reach total strangers and to try to build something and help.
Right. I don't consider you guys strangers to me because I feel more comfortable with you guys.
Right.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Let's try in a couple days again. If you want to try anytime tomorrow, we got a meet and greet. Maybe I'll put you on a loudspeaker to talk to people.
Okay.
Sometime after 1 o'clock. Okay, brother.
Okay, brother. I'm gonna call you at 1 o'clock. Then I'm gonna JPay you Torres number and Russell Times.
Awesome. And I'll share that with others.
Please.
Okay.
Have a great day, you guys. Thank you for listening.
Sure.
God.
He's a good guy, folks. He's wrongfully convicted. He's one of many that we need to really step in and assist. Everyone have yourself a good night. Remember, tomorrow is meet and greet house at, between 1 and 5. We have masks here. We have hamburgers, hot dogs, salsa water, regular water, coffee, brownies, and watermelon, of course. And our group is supplying. So please join us between 1 and 5 p.m., everyone. You guys are great, and continue to pray for our incarcerated brothers and sisters, including the juveniles.